Field.
Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Saturday. It's definitely been a pretty wet one out there. Now, with all of this moisture, there's something pretty important that I've got to bring up. It is a little bit of a danger, in fact. We've got the cold version of our storm coming through today. That's going to be the colder half, at least. And that means our snow levels are coming down very, very rapidly. So the National Weather Service has once again put us in a winter weather advisory. That started up this morning, but it's going all the way through into Sunday evening. And that's as far down as 3,500 feet, which means that includes the pass level. So this entire purple area just in those mountains is going to be under a bit of a threat of some heavy snowfall over the next several hours, in fact, all the way into Sunday. Now, at that pass level, you could see up to even 4 to maybe 8 inches, but the higher up you go, the more of that snow there is, maybe even seeing 16 inches before this does end up expiring on Sunday evening. So it's very late in the season for that kind of snowfall, which means you could end up getting caught off guard if you don't know what you're in for driving over the passes. So keep that in mind. That's got to be the most important thing we'll talk about for today. Other than that, mostly just rainfall for the remainder of the evening all the way into Sunday. So if you feel like getting outside, you're likely going to get wet. That includes if you're out there walking your dog. So 5 o'clock here coming up pretty soon. You are going to see likely more rainfall. You're going to want to put that poncho on. Same thing goes for 7 o'clock there. And look at the temperatures barely change. A little bit of a drop into 9 p.m. I want you to know as well, 9 p.m. there's still going to be some light out there because we are getting deeper and deeper into the season here where the sun sets later and later. So you might even be able to take the dog out. However, that is less likely to be wet at that point. We are moving into a little bit of a break. We've got Jedi today, which is pretty fitting for the 4th of May. If you know, you know. But let's go ahead and talk about that rainfall now. Behind me, you'll see our rainfall totals for today. So it's looking like we are going to be seeing an inch everywhere, essentially. And this is the most recent update of our models, which means today has some impressive rainfall. It's also really late in the season to be seeing this kind of rain. Now, how does that come through for the rest of the day here? Well, starting at 4:30, you'll see there is a little bit of a break out along the coast, and that break does continue to get a little more prominent as we get into the 6 o'clock hour. Starting to see a little break towards the south too, but pay attention to the mountains this entire time. They do stay continuously dropping snowfall. 7 o'clock, and it's actually clearing out along the coast. We don't see clearing inland until that 9 o'clock hour or so, but then it does continue to clear into late tonight. So we won't have as much rainfall into the evening. However, it does start back up tomorrow morning with a back rotation of our storm system. So Sunday, it's going to be wet as well. Now I'll show you the 7-day forecast here, and that'll prove my point. Sunday, also wet, looking at those 50s all the way through into Tuesday, but look at Friday, 70 degrees even on the coast. There's some really good news coming through. You can see that in the Umpqua Basin as well. 51 for that high today, 54 tomorrow, so heating up a little bit. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sunshine all the way up to 80 degrees. Cascade passes, keep that snow falling all the way into Tuesday. Again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday looking a lot better. Willamette Valley, 50 for today, 53 tomorrow. That rain continues, 80 degrees on Friday. It's going to be beautiful.